So apparently these old Super Duties can't tow anything, at least not legally, as the hitch is only rated at 5,000 pounds. And having found that out just recently and having towed with this truck for over a decade, it was a little concerning. So I decided to go ahead and upgrade the hitch, more than triple the capacity, 17,000 pounds, 2,500 pound tongue weight. So let's go ahead and get into the install. So next thing, I'm going to knock off all these bolts. I'm going to leave one kind of loose on each side. These are 24 millimeter. Okay, let's see if we can get this dropped down without too much excitement. So just for comparison's sake, here's the OEM hitch versus the Curt Xtra Duty. So besides just the massively oversized crossbar here, the flanges are substantially thicker. This on the factory looks like about 3/16, and this is at least a quarter, possibly even 5/16. In addition to that, the tab down here where your safety hooks go on is a quarter or 5/16. I'm gonna measure that in a second, see exactly which one it is. And then this top one is a little bit thinner, probably a quarter. And just from feeling in here, just a rough guesstimate, I bet that's a 3/16 wall tube. So yeah, looks like 5/16. So not everything with the Curt hitch was beefier. It actually came with some little 9/16 grade 8 bolts and these kind of adapter plates that spread out the load. Compared to the factory M16 10.9, I believe they are, a little undersized. So I went to the store and grabbed some 5/8 grade 8 bolts. And then I'm still gonna use the adapter plate here, so it doesn't quite fit, but it's really only because the little flange in there from when they punched that hole out. So I'll grab a bit and just knock just a little bit off in there and slide those bolts through. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this reamer and just barely take any off in here. And as you can see, I didn't even have to go all the way through, just had to hit that center part just a little bit. All right, so the next issue we run into since we switched to the larger 5/8 bolts is they just don't quite fit. So I'm gonna ream out just the center of these holes because the frame has a little bit extra play for the bolts. So I'm gonna ream out the center of all 8 of these holes and get ready to get this thing installed. Well, unfortunately my battery died, so unsure exactly what I lost in the content, but all I did was hold this up here. I just put my knee kind of under the crossbar here and rolled it up and started a bolt on this side, then a bolt on the other side, and these are just like hand tight. They're not super tight at all. So I'm gonna come back with a torque wrench, hit them to 150 foot-pounds, call it a day. And before I completely cinch them down, torque them down, I did ensure, just eyeball test and everything, that it's flush. I got the same gap here as here, so things good to go. So the torque spec for these bolts is 159 foot-pounds. The hitch actually with the 9/16 bolt said 150 foot-pounds, but I just went off a bolt chart for these zinc coated 5/8 grade 8. So I'm gonna go to 159 foot-pounds, which ought to be really fun in this position. Try not to catch that 24 millimeter wrench with my face. Ain't no way that's not 150 foot-pounds. All right. It is amazing that the top isn't spinning. I'll take it. That's got to be spinning up there. Yep. Damn. Spoke too soon. Maybe. If I hit it with the impact, tighten it down a little bit, it'll hold. Take my chrome plated impact socket here. Let's see, will she hold? No, bastard. Man, this will be my workout for the day right here. The additional hit with the impact is just my hope. The top's not going to spin on me, so I won't have to hold it with the wrench. We'll see. Don't spin. Oh, yeah. What a mother. All right, let's get out from under this thing for a minute. Okay, so 100% not able to use the factory location here. It completely interferes with the wiring harness. All right, so for the trailer wiring, I did toy with the idea of pulling this 6-way out because it doesn't have any wires or anything going to it. But looking at it, that's gonna be really hard to drill out wider to accept the 7-pin. So I'm just gonna do the 7-pin like right here and mount it up. And then from there, I think I'll just leave the 4-pin dangling down. Probably get a cap for it. I used to have one on it. I don't never use the 4-pin. I always use the 7-pin. That's only wiring harness my trailers have. So yeah, let's get to it. Three of these little bolts to begin with, so I'm only going to put 3 back. I guess one of them rattled loose at one point in time. So if you're like me and you want to stay legal and avoid some fat fines and upgrade your factory anemic hitch for a heavier duty unit, and this video helped you out, please hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do have links in the description of every item I used. Now they are affiliate links, so if you click on them, I'll get a small commission from that, and it'll really help the channel out. So thanks guys, see you next time.